Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we are going to go through the coming soon Christmas Jellycats on the website. Let's get straight into it. So the very first Jellycat that I'm seeing on the website is the Amusables Snowflake. And this one is a bit different to the old Snowflake, which I will insert here. And that is because this one has a lot more detail to it. It has little arms. And also it's got these little silver, or is it gold? I think it looks like more of a champagne gold colour detailing around each bit of the snowflake. Personally, I prefer more of a simple snowflake or just more of a simple design in general. So I appreciate this one, but it's not personally my cup of tea. Next up we have the Amusables Cheese Fondue. I love this one. I think it's very festive and on brand with Christmas with the red colour, and I like that the little, I don't know what you want to call it, but the little fork bits that you stick in with the cheese to melt it has like the core texture, which is the same as I believe most of the Amusable legs and arms. So I think that is a really cute detail. And also the cheese texture looks really good because it's kind of, I don't know how to explain it. I mean, it just doesn't look completely smooth. It looks like it has a slight texture to it. So it kind of looks like maybe cheese has melted. Yeah, overall, I quite like this one. I'm not sure if I'd add it to my collection because I don't personally eat cheese fondue around Christmas, but I think it is cute. Next up, we have the Bashful Teal Bunny. This one is very sweet and I actually really love its colour. However, I'm trying not to expand on my bunny collection, so I also won't be getting this one, but I think it's a really sweet colour. I've just noticed as well, you can't get it in different sizes, and it's £18, so I'm assuming that this one only comes in the small size then. Oh, it definitely does. I've just seen there's a little comparison on the screen to a phone, and it looks about the same size, a bit bigger than a phone. Next up we have the Amusables Letter to Santa. I love the sentiment behind this one. I think it's a really, really sweet Jellycat, and I love the detail on the envelope. Although it is beige, it has a nice little candy cane style frame, or like, not frame, border around it. And I love the Jellycat Jack stamp with the hat on. I think that's a really great detail. This one also has beaded eyes, which I think is a really nice touch. However, I have no idea how big this one is meant to be. It looks like it would be really big. Okay, so it's about the same height as a phone, I believe. At least that's what it looks like, or slightly smaller than a phone height-wise. I'm going to have to look at the dimensions. So it's about 15 centimetres wide and 12 centimetres tall. Personally, I won't be getting this one because I think it's quite expensive for what it is, because I appreciate it has the stamp details and the border, and it has like the hard beaded eyes. But otherwise, like, I just don't really love the appearance of it for my collection personally. Like, I really like the message behind it, and I think it's a really sweet concept, but I won't be adding it to my Christmas collection. Let me know down below what you guys think of it though. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but it is, again, just my personal preference. Next up we have Bartholomew Bear in a snowsuit, and this one is so cute. I love the colours of his suit. I love the baby blue and the white together, and he even has little goggles, and I love that it's like green and a different texture. It's still fluffy, whereas the rest of it is obviously like nylon-y type material from what it looks like. And it's just so cute, the details, the fact that it has little pockets on the suit. And also, I love the little Jellycat logo of the, what some of you might think of as a hat, but it is apparently actually jelly that's on the Jellycat Jack and on the logo. So I really like the detail of that. Oh, it's even got a little Velcro bit to the suit, like an actual jacket at the front. I think it's so sweet. Next up, we have the Bartholomew Bear tree decoration. And this one I love. I think it's really simple, but it's just so sweet and traditional and timeless. I like the addition of the little bow. I think it's just the right amount of Christmas and kind of festive vibes. Last year they did have another Bartholomew Bear tree decoration and it looked like this. The only difference here that I can see is that this year Bartholomew Bear has a bow and last year he had a knitted red scarf. I actually really like both, but I think that I prefer this year's because it just makes it a bit more, I don't know, I just think he looks a bit more dressed up and he looks a bit smarter for the occasion. It just looks a bit more special to me, so I really like him. Next we have the Amusable Silver Star. Now this one is really interesting because it has different textures to it. So last year they had this Amusable Gold Star, which I also own, and that one had gold feet as well, but they were kind of like shiny material, and the whole of the star was one kind of slightly rough texture, whereas this year it's got a soft texture at the front, but then the sides all around it have more of a, I think it's still going to be softer than the gold star, but it seems it has a different texture that might be slightly less soft, and it's got a bit of a shimmer to it. It also has this shimmery feet, but not the same texture as last year. I think this one is really cute. I really do like it, but I already have the gold star, so I'm not going to be adding it to my collection, but I think it is really sweet, and I like that it has beaded eyes. Next up we have the Bashful Luxe Pine Bunny, and I really like this one. I think it's really, really sweet, and the texture is very, very unique. I think last year they had a candy cane striped Bashful Bunny, but this one I think is better because it's kind of wintry. You could still have it on display. I mean, not saying you can't have the candy cane one on display all year round, but I think this one is more of a winter decoration and a wintry bunny kind of throughout the whole of winter rather than just the Christmas period. But yeah, I think it's really unique, and I like that it's kind of a dusty brown. Oh, and it's still got its white fluffy tail at the back, which is really cute. Next up we have my absolute favourite so far, and that is the Amusables Hot Chocolate with Marshmallows. I think this one is so sweet. I absolutely love the like baby blue colour. I think it's really, really, really cute, and I love that it has marshmallows because I think last year they had this version, which was a red mug and then it had kind of sprinkles on, but I don't remember it having marshmallows on, and the mug was completely different. This is much more of a round, shorter mug, and yeah, to be honest, I love them both. I can't say I love one more than the other because I think the red is very traditional and very festive, whereas the blue one, I don't know. The blue one is also very cute. It might fit in more with kind of my other Jellycats. Yeah, I don't know. I just think the marshmallows and just even the star detail on it is so cute. Next we have the Bashful Allium Bunny. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Sorry, guys. But this one I think looks very similar to one that came out a few years ago, like a plum coloured. It might just be that it looks a bit different on the website, but to me it looks very similar to that one. Again, they're only releasing it in one size from what it looks like here, and it's £18, so I'm assuming it's the size of a small Bashful Bunny. Next up we have the Jellycat Jack decoration, and I like this one. It's very simple again, but it's got the little Santa hat on it, which is really sweet, but yeah, I don't know why. I just don't really like the Jellycat Jack personally. It's just, it seems silly because it is the original Jellycat. But it's just, I don't know. There's just something about it that it doesn't make me want to buy it, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I appreciate it. Let me know down below what your thoughts are on that one. Next, I'm seeing the Amusables Raclette, and I love this one. I think it's because I love a raclette. When I was younger, we used to always celebrate New Year's with our friends in Belgium, and they had a raclette, and I just absolutely love melted cheese. I don't really like cheese. To be honest, I don't know why I'm saying I don't really like. I don't like cheese that isn't melted. I don't know why. I don't like the texture of it, but melted cheese I am all over, and that is why I'm loving this one. And I just think it's a very different Jellycat. Very unique Jellycat. I haven't done anything similar to this before. So yeah, love that one. The next one I'm seeing is the Amusables Après Ski Peanut, and I love this one. It's hilarious. It's just so accurate. I love his little hat and the fuzzy bits on the hat. It just, I don't know, it's just so fun. And also, I've just noted the added details on his little legs. He's even got little snow boots on, and you can see either that's snow or it's like white fluffy boots to keep, like, I don't know what you want to call it. Is it like sheep or skin or something? Some sort of fur to keep your feet warm. It's either that, like fluffy slippers, or he's been out standing in the snow. Although looking at it, I don't think the Peanut has been out in the snow, because otherwise the bottoms of the shoe would also be white. But again, really appreciate this detail, and I'm not gonna lie, I really want to add this one to my collection. I prefer it to the cat Peanut that's come out. I just think it's so funny. The next one I'm seeing is the Bashful Bunny with a snowsuit, and it's very similar to the Bartholomew Bear with a snowsuit. But this one is pink, still has the little jelly logo at the top, but for a more kind of typically feminine look, she has a little belt around her waist to probably give the suit a bit more shape. And yeah, I like that detail. She also has, I don't know, maybe Bartholomew Bear had that one as well. I can't remember, but I'm seeing now that she's got elasticated cuffed sleeves. That's the word, not arms, sleeves. I also just saw the back of her with her little tail sticking out. I think that's so sweet. And I just really like her hood and how her ears come out of it. It kind of, I don't know, looks more like a headband because of it, I think. I'm just going to look at the back again. Oh, it does cover the whole of the back, but the ears are sticking out. Yeah, that's just done it for me. I think that's just so sweet. She is really, really cute, and I've never seen a Bashful Bunny like it. I've seen obviously a lot of the Bashful Bunnies holding things, like the Bashful Bunny holding the birthday cake and a Christmas tree and candy cane. But this is, I'm pretty sure, the first Bashful Bunny with an outfit. Let me know down below if I am wrong or what your thoughts are on this and if you agree, because I'm sure I've never seen a Bashful Bunny in an actual outfit. I've only ever seen them holding things. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Next up, we have a Bashful Sapphire Bunny. This one, again, lovely colour, although I'm sure I've seen something similar to this one before. A very similar shade. I know Jellycat like to release a lot of different shades of the same colour sometimes. But yeah, I like this one. Next, we also have the Red Currant Bunny. I'm sure I've seen similar as well, but let me know down below if this is quite a unique shade. Obviously, it will be slightly different to whatever else has been released before. Next up, we have another one of my favourites, and that is the Amusables Mitten. I don't know if it's kind of me subconsciously drawn to this specific colour, because obviously I said that I really loved the Amusables Hot Chocolate with Marshmallows, and that was also light blue. But yeah, I think this one is just so unique. It does look very realistic from the photo. I'm wondering if it's going to be like a life-size mitten. Probably not, but let me have a look. Sitting height, 22 centimetres. I have very, very small hands, so it's definitely going to be bigger than my hand. I have literally children's size hands, and I always struggle to get like different jewelry, especially rings. Sometimes I literally have to have kids rings, or what's it called? My mind's gone blank. Oh, what are they called? Toe rings? Are they called toe rings? I don't know. But yeah, I literally have children's size hands. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent again as usual. So yeah, 22 centimeter sitting height. So it's going to be quite a tall one. Oh, I like the back of it. The back of it has got the Jellycat Jack stamp on it. I love that they've been adding this to a lot of Jellycats this year. I think it's a really great detail. Yeah, it looks like a real kind of, not real duck down, but you know, a puffer style material. So I'm very intrigued by this one and I would love to see it in person. I wonder if there'll be a hole in the bottom and you can actually put your hand in it. I think that would be really cool if you could. But I don't know. Saying that, I take it back, because if you could do that, I don't think it would be able to stand, because I think it needs beans at the bottom. But yeah, excited to see in person. The next one I'm seeing is the Amusables Snow Globe. And this one is just so, I don't know if it's the right word, but I'm going to say it's really wholesome. I just think it seems really nostalgic because I don't see many of them anymore. And it just, yeah, I think it would look really cute, like on a mantelpiece. It's just fun. And yeah, it's clearly got very detailed. Oh, I'm just looking at it now. So it's got a really detailed embroidered house and trees with literal frosting on them. And then it's got like a woolly texture from what it seems like as the actual circular like globe bit, but then the snow at the bottom of the house is fluffy, so that makes it look really, really good. It kind of makes it look more 3D as well, which obviously a snow globe looks like. Do you know what I mean? You can, because of the, oh, whatever. And then the snow globe also has little silver feet to match the silver ball, or I don't know what I'm calling it, ball, the globe. I really like this one. It's a very timeless, traditional kind of design, and I think it looks really, really detailed. Whereas a lot of the other Jellycats we've been seeing have more of a modern look to them. Next, I'm seeing the Bashful Bunny Tree decoration, and I don't think I've ever seen a bunny tree decoration before. Correct me again, guys, down below if I'm wrong, but I've never seen one. And, oh, I love the colour again because it's the baby blue. I love his velvet bow and how his little string matches the colour of his bow. He's got quite a big bow as well, which I think is a really cute detail. It's very oversized, but I really like it. I actually think this one is so, so sweet. Next up we have the Amusables Christmas tree. And I don't know, guys, I much prefer the original one here, which is the blue spruce, which was, of course, my first ever Jellycat, so I am going to be a bit biased. But, yeah, I just think it's just too much. Personally, I prefer the texture of mine and the colours of mine. Yeah, I just am not too keen on the shape. And I think the white bits, the specks on it, or the snow, whatever it's meant to be, is a bit too much. They've also added legs, which is cute, and it matches the star, and the star also has a face as well as the face of the tree. However, I just think there's a bit too much going on. Sometimes I think less is more, and this Jellycat is just a bit too much for me. There's too much going on with the legs and the face and the snow. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like I'm being a bit harsh. Oh my gosh, next we have another one of my favourites, and that is the Amusable Toasty Pink and White Marshmallows. I love the earmuffs so much. I think they're such a cute addition. These ones look kind of more short and stubby compared to my marshmallows. These ones look like they have a bit more blush on them than the original ones because they're so cold probably. And I just really like the earmuffs. I've been waiting for them to do marshmallows with earmuffs because before they've done, I think it's the avocado with earmuffs and also the aubergine So yeah, this is just so cute. I think I'm slightly biased because the Marshmallows are one of my favourite Jellycats. So the fact that they've released them and made it a bit more festive, and yeah, like I said, just this simple touch, like less is more. I just really like the earmuffs. It's just enough to show that they're wintry. The next one that I'm seeing is Timmy Turtle decoration. I don't know why that seemed like such a mouthful to say. I think it's really cute that he has a little scarf. Again, have they released a Timmy Turtle Christmas tree decoration before? I know they've released a Christmas version of the bigger one, but I've never seen a tree decoration. But I could be wrong. Sorry, I feel like I keep saying this and repeating myself so much by saying the same thing for different Jellycats. I think it's really cute that it has a blue scarf, but I'm not really into the Timmy Turtles personally. Next up we have the Timmy Turtle, and he is skating. I love that he has a full-on outfit here with a hat and the scarf. His hat has a little bobble, which is really cute. And his skates, wow, his skates are really detailed. You can see his laces kind of going up the boot. The blades on the skate have this like silver metallic texture, which I think is really cute and looks really good with the blue. It really reminds me of the little legs on the gold star, which I mentioned before, which I'll just put here. Yeah, I love that detail. Again, I don't collect the Timmy Turtles, but I really appreciate the detail of his outfit. Finally, we have the Plum Robin, and this one, again, I keep saying this is probably the 5th one that I've called my favourite, but this is one of my favourites of this Christmas collection because I have said throughout this video I really like a more traditional, simple kind of Christmas decoration, and I think a lot of traditional Christmas cards and decorations have little robins on, and I just love the little red on this one. I don't actually collect any of the birds apart from, I do have the nesting chickies, but otherwise I don't have like the squawkatoo or chip seagull or the pigeon. But this one is just so cute, and he's little and chubby, and you can see, oh, I just like his, I don't know why I went like that, his little wings. Oh, and his feet. No. Oh, I love this one so much. So he's going to be 18 centimeters sitting height. So he's going to be a bit taller, I think, than the peanut. I don't know if he'll be as big as Chip Seagull. I don't think he will. Okay, so the Plum Robin will be smaller than Chip Seagull, but I think he'll still be quite a decent size. He's £30 as well, so I'd expect him to be. Okay guys, so I'm going to wrap up here because we've just completed the whole coming soon Christmas section on the Jellycat website, and I would love to know down below which ones are your favourite, and if you are going to be adding any to your Christmas wish list or your collection. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!